Hello everyone, this is Drew from Best of Us Investors working with Mark on the Platinum Trading platform. As you may know if you have been a subscriber on the channel for some time now, Mark, who has been successfully investing for over 40 years and warned us to get out of the market in 2021 November when the market was at its peak, is now helping our subscribers on swing trades, analyzing more than 1,000 companies each week based on 10 indicators and sharing the tickers of the stocks that are set up for good uptrends every day, along with weekly Zoom calls for Q&As with the members. So if you might be interested in our service, please make sure you check the link in the description below. So for today's video, I wanted to share 3 swing trades that we had for this week. However, for this week, I wanted to share one trade that we had a loss, but was a great example on why every trader definitely needs a stop loss set up, as Mark always educates the members. So with that, let's get into our 3 trades for the week. Now, the first stock that I wanted to share would be the Hershey company, ticker symbol HSY. When this stock was mentioned to the members, Mark addressed that the stock had just moved above the 200 SMA and was moving above the 20 SMA. And once it bypassed that point, the 20 SMA became a support level for the stock. However, since the stock was still under the 50 SMA, Mark did tell the members that they may want to wait for a bit more confirmation for those that were more risk adverse. Now, HSY was listed on our primary watch list when it bypassed the 20 SMA at $246.64, which would be this area on the graph. Now, since the stock was under the 50 SMA, we had a tight stop limit order at the closest resistance level, just in case the stock suddenly went down for some reason. As you can see here, after the stock made it through the 20 SMA, it got rejected and was in a downtrend. And on Thursday, the stock plummeted all the way down to $233. Now, since the stock was listed on our watch list at $246.64, if you did not have a stop loss in place, you would have lost $13 per share due to the sudden fall of the stock. However, since Mark had a stop limit order at $244.37, instead of losing $13 per share, we were able to minimize our loss to around $2 per share. Now, as we keep reminding our members, for traders, minimizing your losses is as important as preserving your gains, and the worst scenario you want to be in as a trader is being stuck in a trade with a huge loss and can't sell now since your loss is too big, and just praying for the price to get back to even. And this is the reason why Mark always educates the members to always have a stop loss and also shares them with the members as well. Now, the second stock that I wanted to share for this week was a ConocoPhillips, ticker symbol COP. Now, as you can see here in the graph, the stock has hit the bottom of the Bollinger Band and was in the process of recovering, making it through the 50 SMA, 20 SMA, 9 SMA, and finally through the 200 SMA. Now, when the stock made it through the 200 SMA, it was listed on our watch list at $112.89, which would be this area in the graph. Ever since then, the stock has been rising along the Bollinger Band, but then on Thursday, Mark found that the stochastic RSI had a slight rollover and that the earnings were coming up, so he decided to sell the stock at $117.09. So if you were to trade 100 shares and bought and sold when it was mentioned by Mark, you would have made approximately $500 with this trade. Now, the stock can go higher next week, but Mark is risk averse and focuses more on preserving gains for the Platinum members than taking risks. However, this is not financial advice, and the decision should be made based on the individual's risk tolerance level. Now, the last stock I wanted to share for this week was Micron, ticker symbol MU, which was a stock that was listed on a Horizon list, which is a list that Mark shares of stocks that hit 8 to 9 of his indicators but was missing 1 or 2. Now, Micron was first listed after it hit the bottom of the Bollinger Band and was recovering and made it through the 9 SMA and also the 20 SMA, which would be this area in the graph. Now, ever since then, the stock had been nicely moving upward toward its next resistance level, which would be the 50 SMA, and on Thursday, as it moved above the 50 SMA, the stock went all the way up to $71.07. Now, the stock is way above the Bollinger Band, which might indicate that there may be a pullback, so for those that may be in this trade, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take some profits off the table. But again, this is not financial advice, and the decision should be made by the individual, and all Mark is doing is providing all the data and resources so that the members can make better decisions on their swing trades. So with that, if you are interested in these swing trade updates, daily ticker suggestions, educational content, and live Q&A with Mark on a weekly basis, make sure you join our Platinum member in the description below so that we can make it through this tough market together. I'm looking forward to seeing you all on our Zoom call, and thank you very much for watching this video.